I want to go ahead and talk about the games that we have for today's Gauntlet. This is our last Gauntlet. Somebody is being eliminated today. Alpha 5 versus Yagamoth. So let's go ahead and take a look at these beautiful games that we have up on the screen. Yeah, let me go ahead and tell you, because the first game that we have, American Tail Feifel's Gold Rush. Oh my gosh, I thought we were given the Super Nintendo one, but this is GBA.
No, it's the Game Boy Advance one, yeah.
Oh, that has to be worse than the Super Nintendo,
right?
Right?
It is.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's always hopeful. Yeah, here we go. The goal is to beat the boss. Which boss? I'm not going to spoil for you. Okay.
Because you don't know.
So Ball Blazer is the second one for NES. The goal is to set up the configuration for the stage in exactly the way that we told them to, and then begin the game and score one goal.
In fact, we told them to not attempt the state before the Gauntlet. Don't even load the state before the Gauntlet starts.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil this for you, everybody, but yeah. Whether the challenge is to score a goal or to set up the options, we'll find out. Number 3, Bubsy in Sonic 2, specifically on Genesis. The goal is to beat the stage there. No big surprises. I know that we've seen Bubsy before, and we've known this has existed. We've just never seen this in Ku5ogrande. Number 4, Bugaboo the Flea. The goal is to win the game. Basically getting to the top left of the level. Cobra for Commodore 64 is number 5. They just have to beat the first level. Gonna be easy peasy, right? Thank you, AMN Maddie, for that subscription. Mucho appreciated. I saw a few other people did as well. Dollars, Fred, and Cadis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Mothman, or Mo7H Man. Okay, number 6. The game is Dragon Wang for SG-1000. The goal is to beat the level, and you have to jump into some holes.
No, you have to. Yeah, you have to jump out of holes, basically.
Oh, okay. Dragon Wang.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're laughing about. It's a serious game. It's Dragon Wang.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna beat it. Number 7 is Friday the 13th for NES. Find Jason in the house and kill him. Number 8, Valis 3. I'm familiar with a couple Valis games. I haven't actually tried this. This is for TurboGrafx 16. Beat the level.
Valis 3. I like Valis 3, but it's arguably not good.
Number 9 is Theseus. This is my favorite platformer because, you learn
Theseus.
how to jump.
Legitimately, I love Theseus.
Oh, same. So that finished the level, and finally 10, Engacho, beat up to level 6. And,
yep. So if they get to we've clarified that to get to level 6. Right, but either way, it's still bad.
Get up to level 6, yeah.
Yep.
By the way, I was looking at it, and is that a butt that I see? Okay.
That is a butt with wings.
Okay, I'm just sure. Yeah, that helps, I suppose.
Yep. I mean, that is legitimately a butt with wings, and we will see more of the butt with wings right when they play.
Oh, baby. I'm so happy.
I love all of these. All of these are so good.
Oh my gosh.
This is potentially going to either be the fastest Gauntlet or the slowest Gauntlet out of all the ones we've done.
Yeah, I have no idea, because a lot of these can go super fast if you do well. Are they going to go fast? No. Yeah, the players, by the way, Yagamoth and Alpha 5 should not be here, should not be listening to us right now. So if you are, get out of here. Yeah, I don't see them in here, I think. Are you here? Nope. Okay, good. So what I'm thinking, my strategy, if I were to go into this, is that I would probably go with some of the older games. I'm avoiding Friday the 13th first because I just hate him.
That actually may be the most reasonable state in here.
Everything else seems more reasonable. I hate Friday the 13th.
But legitimately, like, Friday the 13th is probably in some ways the most straightforward. It's a little bit of RNG and Jason's a pain, right? But it's doable. I would probably start with Bubsy because I know Sonic 2 and I know Bubsy. So I'm likely to start with that. If I knew better,
if you knew better, yeah, I know that.
I would. If I knew better, I would. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. If I knew better, I would probably avoid both of the C64 states. I mean, hold on a second. Let me.
You're good. Actually, I would probably hop right into Cobra for Commodore 64. I'd be curious to see what that is. And then if it looks like it's a nightmare, I would jump out of that and probably go over to Theseus. That sounds like fun. Well, I like Theseus. I've seen a lot of Theseus. I know... I've seen enough of it that I know how the levels go, and I would be able to do that okay. Bubsy and Sonic 2... That would probably be high on my playlist. Ball Blazer for NES, I mean, I made the state, so obviously it would be high on my playlist. Let's see. And then I'd probably go Engacho or Dragon Wing, to be honest. Bugaboo the Flea, I don't like fleas. So I'm gonna say no to that. Valis 3 seems like it would probably be something that I would try relatively early. Yeah, but yeah, my first... Oh, no. Instead of Cobra, I want to start with Valis. No. Ball Blazer, then Valis 3. I think that would be the way that I go. Ball Blazer, Valis 3, and then Cobra, Commodore 64.
Yeah, we'll see. Sorry, I'm trying to get these guys running. So I am less communicative right now.
It's okay. Yeah, I love that it's sometimes people are asking, you know, why did it crash? And you're like, did you follow the README? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, follow the README. That's happened with every Gauntlet, though. Like, the setup is always something that takes a little while. You know, we were planning on 2 o'clock start. We're sort of playing on 2:30 right now, but they have not gotten started. Which is okay. You know, I'm here for the ride. The ride being Dragon Wing. Oh, I'm so glad Nightbot is full. He had a hefty dinner.
They were yummy, weren't they?
Oh my gosh. So, if all goes according to plan, we have the match today, and then the winner of this match will be playing tomorrow against Jakazam. Fingers crossed that happens, you know. We're still looking on track to beat the entire, to beat it? No. To finish Ku5ogrande, the 5th one, this year.
Hopefully. It'll be close.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we've got really good Frogger for Atari 800 XL music happening right now, and I just love it, okay? This is like everybody, if you're listening to this is my childhood, okay? Oftentimes we just load the game and sit at the title screen to hear all of this music, and it's so good. Yeah, you should just ask Essentia if she shows up. about this music because S would definitely know about this. Oh my gosh. Corndan. There's still other secrets from my childhood that have not shown up.
Well, I mean, all of your childhood will show up eventually here.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, not all of it. What about my birth? I hope that doesn't show up here. That would be gross.
Well, I mean, I hope there's not video of it. I hope there's not a game of it. If there's a game out there called Brosinch's Birth, that, to be fair, would absolutely be appropriate for Ku5ogrande.
I think we'd probably have to have it, like, be contractually obligated. Twitch would be like, hey, we're gonna remove partner if you don't show this off. And I'm like, I don't want to talk about my birth. They're like, too bad. Too bad, bro.
Whatever.
No!
We'll wait until the one day, like, you get Comcasted or something, and then we'll hand it out, and I'll just run it for you, so you never have to worry about it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll miss that match. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we are just chilling as the players get everything ready. And luckily, they're being really responsive, asking questions, making sure that things do work. My gosh, this music to go right along with all the questions in Discord. It's like, I keep getting undefined errors. Bugaboo only moves after you let off the direction. No, do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, so everybody, just so you know what's happening this weekend, we've got this one match today. I think I'm not going to stream anything else after the match just because I should be grading and I've been pretty stressed out, and Justin hurt his back yesterday, like reaching to put something into the cupboard. You know, whenever you see the movies of like this grandpa putting something away and then suddenly it's like, my back! My back! Yeah, that was him yesterday. Luckily, he's doing better today, but I do want to, like, make sure everything is fine. Tomorrow, I want to do some sub-choices after the games. So, fingers crossed I'll, like, not be too stressed out for that. It's sort of my plan. RBW, you were trying to distract yourself from grading? Yeah, me too. That's why I'm here.
Well, see, this is why I stopped being a TA, and I mean, it's because I graduated, and so I didn't have to anymore, but
okay.
Grading was the worst. I only had to grade lab reports. I was the lab TA for fluid dynamics class.
Yeah.
And every week was a 2-drink minimum every time I went to grade.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't necessarily blame you. Like, here's the deal.
And by 2-drink minimum, I mean probably way more of screwdrivers each that I shouldn't have had grading, because I got real sarcastic and a jerk about halfway through the grading, but they deserved it.
Yeah. I genuinely like the papers, it's just that grading them is not fun. I like the papers, or at least I'm like, okay, I like to help you. But, like, as soon as you have to attach a value to it, it's the worst. You do get to read some fantastic things, though. I keep any identifiable information out of it when I discuss things, but I did have a student who talked about the favorite Canadian side dish. You know what I'm talking about, Corndan? Like the
poutine?
No, Putin. Like Putin? Vladimir Putin. Yeah.
Well, I guess in some circles he's quite the side dish.
I haven't been to Canada recently.
Oh, I'm sure in the U.S. he's a side dish for some people.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but yeah, I read that and I'm like, I could autocorrect probably got you. Oh no!
And you didn't try to.
I think chat's losing it because of this music. Xandra, I didn't mention Poutine. I mentioned Vladimir Putin, who is also a like a side
I mentioned
dish.
poutine because I assume that that's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay, so Yagamoth is testing out controls. Well, I mean, Xandra. Okay, let me go ahead and explain. They were talking about poutine, but they wrote Putin. Yeah, which, honestly, possibly depending... I did get people on the internet telling me that in some places it may be pronounced that way. I'm not sure, though. And so if you only heard it and you never read it, I can imagine you writing it that way. But at the same time, you know, the internet's here for a reason. Just feel like, I don't know what this is, let's go ahead and search it. Okay, so... Right now, Yagamoth is working to make sure controls are working. Alpha 5, I'm hoping, is set. And simply put, it just sounds like either this is a nightmare game or that the controls aren't set up correctly.
For that particular game, the controls are absolutely set up correctly. Because I'm checking them, and I literally gave this to him. But what is happening here, I believe, is that he's swapping the controls. So, okay,
Okay, that's okay. Go ahead and work on that. I'll go ahead and see how Alpha 5 is doing. I hope you all enjoy this music forever, because this is the rest of your life. You are going to hear Frogger, and Frogger is going to absorb your soul via osmosis, okay? Frogs have that superpower. Doodah. Yeah, this is 10 minutes into the 13-minute video. Y'all can hold on. Y'all can hold on and enjoy the rest of this music, okay? Oh, okay.
You know what music you should put on your playlist is the Yeti theme from Tasmania.
No. You mean
No, I think you should.
Aggressive beeping?
Yes, aggressive beeping.
Yeah. Oh no, people are linking to music used in warfare, and I hope that you all think that I'm at least that sophisticated. May or may not be true. This music keeps going! I'm sorry. Oh no, that's right. There was a place where they were able to get information out of somebody by Baby Shark. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I feel like there are some fates worse than Baby Shark forever. Oh my gosh, I thought the music was done, but it's not. You all thought it was done too, but no, we've still got a little bit. Oh, now you get to hear the frog. But yeah, so it looks like at least one of our players is ready to go. I'll go ahead and work on getting that captured. Everybody, the match is happening today. Okay, it's not just Frogger music for an hour. Maybe it's not. It might be. If it is Frogger music for an hour, I don't regret it. Oh, I love video games, and I love old video games, and I love the music, and I love Frogger, and everything is good. Like, simply put, when's the last time you've seen somebody play Frogger? When's the last time you've played Frogger?
About a month and a half ago.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I like playing old games. Like,
Well, so
Frogger's...
do I. But I haven't played Frogger. Well, I played Frogger 2 recently, which is basically Frogger 1, but dumb.
I mean, I've played Frogger 1. I played the Frogger GBA game not too long ago. And it's dumb.
Yeah, I could see that being true.
I mean, they played Frogger, I think, on Arcade Pit not too long ago.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Corndam. I'm gonna be on Arcade Pit next weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah. You want to be my friend?
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, enjoy watching because I'm gonna bring Ku5ogrande on. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Whatever.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, it'll be a joy to play with you because at least we'll have one person on this stream who can, like, play games.
Good, you get to do the drawing.
Oh no, I'm even worse at that, Corndan. You've seen my mouse drawing, okay? Like, I can do the mouse for 3D modeling. I can do that.
You just gotta bust out the tablet.
Like, I could, but I don't know how to... I've got one of the tablet PCs, one of the Windows PCs. I don't know how to get that connected to my computer to draw, but if I could, I would be a pro.
Look, I see chat already talking about how bad I draw on Arcade Pit, and they're not wrong, by the way. But I will have you all know that out of all of the peanut galleries I've been on, I've gotten points.
Oh, really?
Because everybody else, every match I've been in that's had a peanut gallery, everybody's awful at drawing.
I love it. So good. Okay. Well, as we're waiting, I feel like I need to practice this. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull... I need a prompt then, I guess, because I'm gonna draw for y'all. Because we're waiting still. We're waiting. Bubsy? No! I don't want to draw Bubsy. Bubsy's Butsy. Okay.
Alright, we might get this almost sorted out. I think we're down to one issue.
Okay. Okay. This is live Arcade Pit training, okay? So here we go. Draw Beardy. Oh, that's easy. Okay, look at this guy. He's got eyes. Yeah, we're almost ready here. Okay. He's got a great eyes. Okay. And then, how does his hair look? Something like this. Okay. Okay, and I need a paint bucket. We're gonna fill that in right there. And where's this? I need red shirt. He's definitely gotta have a red shirt. Okay. No, why is it so thin? I don't want thin. I want thick. Come on, give me thick. Yeah. There we go. See, look at me. Look at my art skills. Yeah. Hashtag art. Oh, this'll do it. Okay. Minner. Yeah. Do I take commissions? Oh, geez, I don't know if you can pay enough for my commissions. What's happening? We're just waiting for the players to get ready. So I'm practicing for Arcade Pit. That's what's happening right now, okay? Actually, it looks like both of the players are streaming. We're just working on one of the problems. Let me just edit this real quick, and then we'll get back to drawing. Okay. Don't worry, everybody. Don't worry. This is fine. This is perfectly normal. Art is normal, okay? And if anybody tells you it's abnormal, then you can say, do you think Picasso's abnormal? Do you think Monet is abnormal? Like, yeah, don't bring up any of the abstract artists or any modernist, you know? Just bring up some of the old school artists, okay? Actually, you probably shouldn't talk about any of the artists at all because they're not exactly the most normal. Monet, definitely abnormal. Wow. I'm super offended. Okay, let me tell you that I specifically am trying to erase. What makes me angry about everything when it comes to paint is that it's very difficult to delete or do anything precise. Okay, I need another suggestion. I need another thing to draw because Beardy worked out pretty well. Please talk more about Monet. I love Monet. Amagon? Oh no, Athena. I can do Athena. Okay, gotta have the blue hair. Okay. Athena. She's gonna be so pretty. Okay. I promise. So pretty. Let's start out with the peach face, okay? Oh my gosh. Is it impossible to make her face thicker? Or make the brush thicker? Let's see. Crayon, oil brush. Maybe we can oil brush Athena. Look at that oil. Yeah, oil. Yeah. That's what I love. And let's give her the silky blue hair. Oh, no, that's more like Sonic. No. Nope. The smooth blue hair.
The smooth blue hair?
Yeah, she's so pretty. Yeah.
Yeah,
my girlfriend right here. That's what I'm talking about. Needs eyes, okay. And it has to look a little shocked. Oh, she looks less than shocked. She looks positively frightening. Okay. Let's go back to a pencil here. That'll be good. Okay. Perfect. I think I captured her personality right there. Yeah. Okay, and she needs the white headband. Bam! Okay. Athena, looking amazing, Athena. Okay. Back to more oil brush. Yeah! Okay. By the way, I'm drawing the full Athena picture. If you don't like temporary nudity, you can look away for a second. Okay, don't worry. We'll be putting bikini on in just a second. What color is her bikini? It's blue as well, isn't it?
I think so.
Okay. Bikini, see it right here.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. There we go. And then she also has this part. That's the shape. It might be red. Okay. Well, I messed it up. Okay. Bikini. That's okay. Let's go ahead and try to fix it. There we go. Red bikini here. I don't know how bikinis are shaped, I guess. There we go. She needs arms, though. Okay. Yeah. I feel like her arms have problems. Here's Athena for you, everybody. This is how games are. Let's give her a belly button. Okay, Justin, this Athena looks nothing like the box art. Let me tell you. He's trying to show the box. No. No, don't put it in! Don't put it into my console, no! Oh my gosh, okay. So, how are things coming along, Corndan?
We might have it.
Yay, I see the bug hopping. Well, everybody, be aware there's going to be flashing in this match. Okay. I don't know what kind of flashing, but...
We got it, I think.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I tried to fix it and she only looks worse. Oh my god.
What did you do?
I was gonna give her more realistic eyes. Okay. I have to fix this before we start the match. Okay, let me give her the pupils. Okay, there. Oh, she looks very distraught. Let me tell you. And angry. Got the angry eyebrows. Yeah, consummate V. Maybe she has fangs too. Ah. Yeah, deadly Athena. Oh, she could be vampire Athena. Yeah. Okay. Let's actually switch. Corndan. We have a match. I can't just be doing fan art of Athena all day. I mean, I could. But I'm not going to. I could indeed. Actually, if I did any kind of art stream, it would totally be with 3D stuff because I can sort of do that on the computer. And it sort of looks okay. You would watch a stream with me just drawing? Oh no. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Because here's our match. Alpha 5 versus Yagamoth. Look at this.
This is going to be great. I don't think we figured out who's doing audio.
Alpha 5 is, I asked.
Okay.
So, everybody, just so you know, they are going to have 1 hour to complete as many of the challenges that we've given out as possible. Both of the players are probably hovering over the game, or have the game up that they are going to start with. At least that's usually what happens. You know, we've got Engacho on the left, and we've got Valis 3 on the right. As soon as we start, they will probably load up the save state and get rolling. So, we had to have a small little bathroom break, but then as soon as the players are back, we will begin this match. And let me get rid of this Athena on my screen. She is scary. Like, seriously, she's terrifying. Yeah? I don't like her. I like this music, though.
Yeah, so Engacho, we'll talk about it a little bit while we wait, right? Has some really good graphics, has some decent-ish sort of gameplay. It's just it's not good, but the music and stuff is pretty stout.
Honestly, I feel like it goes back to sort of the traditional definition of Ku5ogrande, which is
a little bit.
Well, there are going to be butts.
There are literal butts.
Literal butts. But yeah.
And so the commentary already on this is Valis supposed to be a bad game. Well, it's not really good. You know, I'm not going to say it's the worst game we've ever had on Ku5ogrande, but Valis 3 is not particularly great, but it's playable. I mean, right? It's the most straightforward game out of the ones we have.
I mean, that's what they tell me, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you because I played all the states.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't. I wanna let everybody know, by the way, that Corndan is amazing for putting all of the work into compiling the states and making sure that things work for the players. He is our expert with RetroArch as well and gets things rolling. And speaking about rolling, we're gonna start this match. Everybody get all of your relevant or irrelevant emotes. Or irreverent. Spam those because I am doing the countdown. Best of luck to both Alpha 5 and Yagamoth.
Spam all your bubsies.
The last gauntlet of the tournament, probably.
And butts, and it is the last gauntlet of the tournament, and which is fine by me.
Yeah, we don't want to make you work anymore, Corndan. Okay, here we go.
So, the two states we got here, I'll talk about Valis 3 first, because it's kind of the easiest one to think through. And it's literally, there's a bell over there, you have to ring it twice, right? It'll tell you that the bell of, what is it here? Ring the bell of, yeah, just beat the level, but it's ring the bell.
Okay. How do you ring the bell? Just attack it? The bell for justice has rung.
But that's not the one that has to be done. I'm actually going to I have a clarification on that one too. So, it is just beat the level, but it's, I'll throw it in chat just so they know when they're done.
Okay. Oh geez, this is cruel. This is a little bit cruel. Just because of the water. The water is a giant pain. Okay, so right now Alpha 5 is trying to defeat the butt. It looks like that butt specifically moves opposite of your controls, so in order to avoid it, you know, you need to manipulate it into an area where it gets stuck. This is a little bit... This reminds me quite a bit of this old school pyramid game that I played a lot when I was younger.
So what you have to do within Gacho, right, is basically you have to make it to the one platform, and it's actually both easier and harder than you think, right? It comes down to like how you manage this. Everything moves in a particular way with how you move, and you only have so many steps.
Yeah, gotcha.
So like these guys move
like
90 degrees differently to you.
I love this game. I want to play this game immediately, okay?
I really like, I mean, it's not good. I don't like the way that it was put together. But like, I love the concept. I kind of love the way it sort of plays.
Yeah.
Which I think is neat. I think
the only way that Alpha 5 is going to get through this, I believe, is, yeah, there we go, getting the ugly one at the top out of the way so that Alpha 5 can actually get over to the portal from there. It's a little bit tricky, though. Yeah, there we go. Alpha 5 starting to figure this one out.
But the difficulty here is that you only have 24 steps you can take. The difficulty is not necessarily in...
Oh, so
like,
close.
He's gonna fail it, yeah.
Oh, no! Overstep. Well, I mean, it's not super punishing, though. You don't have a number of lives. You just start that state over.
You just start that... Yeah, you can just retry. It's not... So Yaga's doing real well with Valis 3. This state is really a lot more about enemy management. There's always going to be 3 enemies on the screen, so you just want to manage it so that they're not bothering you while you're on that...
on the platform for the bell.
Yeah, exactly. So it's important to basically kind of do what Yag has been doing.
I can't believe that the boss is still literally just a bell.
You have to ring it like 3 times, right? It's like,
how many hits does it take to ring?
A lot.
That's not how bells work. Oh my gosh, Muscle Man.
This one is.
Oh, okay. Okay, Alpha 5
it's like justice,
super quick.
Justice, then truth, then courage, I think is what it is. So yeah, the difficulty with it is you just take a lot of damage from these guys, so you can't let them contact you. You can slide. We did point out to them that there is a slide move.
Okay. What Alpha 5 has to do here is go left and then up in order to get, or go left at the very beginning and then right. Ew, Booger Man. Oh my gosh. Okay, left and then right, and that will line things up correctly.
Exactly.
There we go. Gonna have to do something a bit similar with this dude.
Yep. You go right. You can go. I believe it's right here and then left.
No, that's not gonna quite do it. No. I think he might have to go a little bit down in order to avoid this dude. That's okay. Alpha 5 needs to solve the puzzle. We don't have to. But this is totally like a game that's within my set of.
Oh yeah. Well, and it should be in his too. I mean, how many puzzles does he approve for Mystery Tournament every year? It's so many.
Now, Mystery Tournament doesn't have any puzzles. Now, all he'd have to do is go down a second time. Okay, as soon as the yellow dude activates, go down one more time, and then that will essentially get him locked where you want him to be. See? Why can't people give me games like this when it comes to, like, Mystery Tournament?
Yeah, you'd be fine with this.
Yeah, this would totally be in my wheelhouse.
All right, so Yagamoth is completed. Valis 3.
Very nice. Valis 3 done for Yagamoth. That is our first completion of a state. Yagamoth moves into first place here. And now we've got Boogaboo. Just so everybody knows, the goal for Boogaboo, the flea, is to win the game, specifically by getting to the top left of the level. And you're a little grasshopper.
You're a flea.
Oh. Yeah, you're a flea.
So what you have to do, and that's what makes this done, and Alpha 5, I think, is going to be done with Ngacho here. Right? We said make it to level 6. Yep.
Okay. Ngacho is done.
So with Boogaboo the Flea, the more you hold down your left and right button, the more jump power you put in, which lets you go higher and farther.
Yeah, essentially, as soon as you release, that's when the flea jumps, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, so I like Alpha 5's
come back
background.
to that.
It's so pretty.
It's really nice.
But I don't see the game.
There we go.
There we go, yeah. That happens with the Gauntlet. Okay, Yagamoth opting to try Ball Blazer. Nope, Bubsy.
So I did, just to make things consistent, make a Ball Blazer state literally at the title screen.
Yeah, that's fair. It allows them to just load when they've failed.
Exactly. Yeah. That way you don't go through the LucasArts, whatever, all of that loading.
Oh, but I like the LucasArts sound.
But it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, it's not that it's bad, it's just that it takes a lot of time. And, you know, right, I don't want someone to lose because they had to spend like 40 seconds like waiting to be able to put in inputs, right?
Yes.
When I can just give them a state that's right there and all this. But that's besides the point, because we're actually playing Bubsy and Sonic 2, which is Sonic 2 with Bubsy controls.
Oh my gosh.
So Right, so everything that's the worst about Bubsy, right, is in this game. Dying from falling too far, one-hit kills, rings don't matter, like none of that matters.
The rings don't matter at all. Checkpoints
they don't matter at
though,
all.
right?
Checkpoints do matter, checkpoints count.
Okay, good. What about, like, invincibility?
I didn't find any invincibility when I did it, but I assume it would work. I haven't played this game more than the state. The state took me about a minute and a half.
Yeah, the goal is just to beat the stage. If you know Sonic 2, it's relatively simple. If you know Bubsy, it's probably more, like, relatively simple because you know how easy it is for Bubsy to die. Because of that, you're probably going to be a little more careful. But... Okay, there, Yagamoth is not running, which, honestly, is the right call.
Not gonna help. But so there's situations here, like because of the way Bubsy works and all of that, like you don't get the Sonic, like there's no charge spin or anything like that, because you know that's a Sonic move and not a Bubsy move.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, Bubsy was essentially a Sonic game.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
like
so I love that they made this mod.
I am 100% on board, like saying that Bubsy is a better Sonic 1 than Sonic 1 was.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Bubsy's a better game than Sonic 2.
Ooh, Yagamoth knows how to glide, and that will be super helpful.
It's necessary. It's not just super helpful. It's absolutely necessary.
Well, that's what I mean by helpful, you know. Helpful as in you have to do it.
That's a good way of putting it.
It's like saying, you know, breathing is helpful for living.
Breathing is helpful for living.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're like a plant. Stupid plants.
Well, I mean, even some parts of plants do breathing. And Tails, I know you may think to yourself, those are some controversial words, right? This is that Bubsy 1 is better than Sonic 1. But I stand behind that, and here's why. Right when Sonic talks about, you know, all the stuff, we want to go fast, we want to do these things, we want to make kind of a dynamic space, right, with a hint of danger to it, right? Bubsy 1 does all of those things better. Bubsy 1 moves so much faster than Sonic 1 does.
I agree with that. Honestly, Sonic 1 I don't think is a good game.
I mean, I think Sonic 1 is an alright game. I think especially within the state of like where the way Sonic 1 came out and when Sonic 1 came out, I think it's perfectly fine. I think, but when you think about the way, and I think Sonic 1 as itself is an alright game. Like it's not, you know, I'm not going to call it bad in that sort of sense.
It's not bad. It's
but
just
I think if you compare it to every other Sonic, right, it's not good.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, keep ringing the bell. The bell.
Hero Z, I would actually argue legitimately that I think Bubsy 1 has aged well. I think Bubsy 2, not so much. Right, but I think
Bubsy 2, it still has plenty of problems. Is that going to be it for Alpha 5? Are you going to get enough hits? No!
No!
Oh my gosh. You have to be so careful in this.
Is going to finish up Bubsy and Sonic 2 here in just a second.
Very nice. We have a 2-1 lead for Yagamoth at this point, clearing the Bubsy 2 or the Bubsy state. Yeah, Bubsy 2 just I hate it. The biggest problem is that all of the stages feel super generic. And it's hard to tell where you are or where you're going. Bubsy 1 actually has fairly good level design.
Yeah, and so but I mean, like, I like Bubsy 1. Legitimately, I like Bubsy 1. I think Bubsy 1 makes a better speed game than a regular game.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because of the way it works.
Yagamoth fighting the boss.
So that's not really going to work. What you have to do, there's that chicken thing, right? If you have to basically jump on that to make it peck the boss.
You have to use the chicken?
Yeah.
This is dumb.
And you can jump on it from this side here. You can jump on that and then jump.
I'm glad that you can collect an item that doubles your mouse size. At least that's what it looked like. Oh, maybe it was just his hat. Yeah.
That's just his hat.
It's a very big hat.
It is a very big hat.
Oh my gosh.
But that is absolutely 100% what you have to do is you basically have to time it as he comes around, right? To peck him in the face. Or at least that's what I did, right? Whether or not that is intended or not.
Alpha 5 is probably going to get it in a try or two. Like, I think
so.
He's realized don't fight the enemies, just turn one to stone and then jump over them. And yeah, he's had a couple loops taking no damage at this point. Unfortunately, out of NP makes that a little more difficult, but because he only has these knights on screen, they're really not going to be able to do anything. The Bell for Courage!
He's done it!
That's it! Valis is down for Alpha 5, both players completing that state.
Kinda actually surprises me that they both went to Valis sort of first, right? And that Valis is known for being a fairly difficult game.
Oh, yeah.
But now we're gonna get them both on.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, this music, I don't like it. I already dislike it.
It's generic Game Boy music.
Gosh, yeah. Why the Oompa Oompa? Why Oompa Oompa? I don't want the Oompa Oompa.
Oh, see?
Alpha 5's figured out the chicken. The thing is, like, Yagamoth is doing this and hasn't figured out that the chicken is not part of the background, but it looks like it is. The thing is, it's not an easy jump to land directly on the right part of, well, I guess from the left, it's a relatively easy jump.
Absolutely, I did it from the left.
You can't do it from the right as far as
well, you can if you get him, if you bounce off his head and hit him. So it's a lot more in terms of timing.
Oh, Yagamoth has hit the chicken. Probably knows about this. Okay,
And
good.
this timing is absolutely like stupid precise. Like you have to hit him with the tip of the chicken.
Oh my gosh. Evil kitty! Why are you doing that? Why? Well, right now, we are 16 minutes into the Gauntlet. Honestly, we've had a pretty decent number of completions already, 2 for each player.
This is about what I would expect, right? That, you know, if we're looking for like a kind of a good goal of like 7 to 8 completions, right? You know, I would expect to see basically, you know, 2 done at like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Honestly, some of these may... Oh, there we go. Yagamoth, I think, managed to get a hit with the chicken. I think.
And the other thing to think about here, Alpha 5 is really worried about that smoke. Except all you just have to do is you can like run under it.
Are you serious?
Right, just wait until it's not going. You don't have to jump over the smoke. Watch, Yagamoth's not.
Oh, yeah. The smoke is not a concern at all.
But so Alpha 5's taken 2 points of damage basically from doing that because he's been trying to miss the smoke and hit the... Now,
oh, the cat's
they
dead!
both got like almost simultaneously.
Oh my gosh, perfect. Fifel goes down. Well, not Fifel, the cat goes down, but yeah. We're 3-3 simultaneous completion right there.
And even here, right, 3 for 3, if they both completed all of this, right, we're about where we would expect that to be too, so...
Yeah, Yagamoth choosing Theseus, and Alpha 5 is going to choose... Is this Dragon Wang?
This is Dragon Wang.
Yeah, Dragon Wang.
So most of the enemies in Dragon Wing are not really much of a problem. You just, like, kick them in the face.
Yeah. I feel like this... I've definitely seen other games that are very much like this. Like Kung Fu for NES, I think. I'm having a hard time remembering. Yeah. But yeah, for Dragon Wing, you gotta beat it. You gotta beat the level. Just that's it. Oh,
So,
this guy
like,
with the
these
stick.
kind
Ooh.
So like these boss guys, when they kill you, you get like a key from it, and it refills your health too.
Yagamoth trying to figure out the janky
You
physics.
gotta go
in
around,
Theseus. Yeah.
I actually really love the physics in Theseus.
Oh,
I am so impressed legitimately by Theseus here, right? And this is why. So for people who don't know, right, this is on the MSX, and the MSX didn't have hardware scrolling.
Yep.
It didn't have smoothly scrolling sprites. And on top of that, so when they made this, they made a smooth scrolling game, right? This is on the MSX1 and not the MSX2. They made a smooth scrolling game that has momentum and some level of real physics.
Yeah.
Kind of in this
game is definitely ahead of its time.
And all of it is super smooth. So it's not even like it's just you know, like oh well, you know, whatever. Like the whole game plays particularly fast.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I really enjoyed playing it as well. It's just because of the limitations, there are a lot of things that happen in this game that probably most people would not enjoy today.
Honestly, I mean, legitimately, I actually really like this game. Like even today, right? I think it's pretty legitimate as a kind of puzzle platformer sort of game. For every level, you have to get the ring and the key. Yagamoth's got the ring already. He needs the key. What he has to do, he can go get the key basically right now, right? That if he were to go kind of around to the other side, like everything's open for him to go get the key, and then you can just go up to, you know, see the princess and you're done. So Yagamoth is almost done here.
Just needs the key, but
Needs the key.
he doesn't really know that quite yet. We'll find out what happens when he talks to the princess. You need both the key
and the ring.
Okay, so now he knows.
All right, so now Dragon Wang is fighting Nunchan. It's easy to just kind of duck and basically just like kick him in the nuts.
Nunchan. Hey, my name's Nunchan. Come from the convent. I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah. Okay, Yagamoth sees the key, but doesn't exactly know how to get it.
Hasn't thought it through, right? You can go down, if you go down all the way to the bottom.
You can technically grab it here, but it's extremely
you have
precise.
to be perfect. You literally have to be perfect on that. It's effectively not possible. I mean, it can be done. We have seen it done, right? So I won't say it's actually impossible.
Oh, no,
I will say
Warp Man.
It's basically impossible.
Well, I'm a little bit scared of Warp Man right now in
As
Dragon
you said,
Wing.
Warp Man's kind of a pain. Ideally, you would come into this with a little bit more, because
yeah,
he's just going to go around all the place. Yep, and you want to be close to him so you can kick him when he appears. But the problem is he gets a better kick than you do, and so he's just going to basically hit you in the face.
Oh my gosh! And then if you die,
so if
you go back to
Yagamoth,
the very beginning.
Yep.
Not good.
Yeah, and so it's a little bit of a pain. So I think out of these two here, right, I expect honestly that Yagamoth will probably beat it first.
You're probably right, yeah.
I mean, I think so anyway. I think that's how it's going to go.
I do think Alpha 5 is going to be able to clear it in this next attempt. Shouldn't take too long.
I think he'll get close. It took me a couple tries with Warpman, just because, like, it's just kind of a pain.
Yeah, as long as it's not cheat, man, that'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not cheat. You just have to be consistent about all of it, right? And that's the hard part. So, yeah, basically here, if Yagamoth goes to the left, like right where he's at.
To the left!
I think you want to hit that open first, but yeah, you want to run to the left here.
I don't Oh, the flags. Do they
'cause
actually
you
help
want-
at all?
You want that to be open. I think the flag is either like more time or...
Oh, geez, that door is really hard to get into, though. Or the thing that opened.
Well, yeah, and so if you get that side there to the left open, right? You can literally just jump up into it. At which case, it becomes trivial. The reason that that's difficult, right, if that one section is closed off, is because you've got, like, no room to jump.
Oh my gosh, Alpha 5 might die again. But the jump kicks are pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that the path was clear, Yaga. But the same thing, we know exactly what the players need to do in order to get items.
He'll find it, like, literally right here is...
There, the path's open.
So now the path's open, so now you can just... No, yeah, go back to where you were, and you can just jump up from there.
There, this'll work.
Exactly. So there you go. So now you can have that. Now you just turn back around. Everything is good.
Yeah, you were right that Yagamoth is going to complete this before Alpha 5 completes Dragon Wing.
I kind of thought that just because, like, if you look, like, he has that sense of how it would work, right? It just takes a while to figure that out.
There we go, 4-3 in Yagamoth's favor. Alpha 5, though, only, I think this might be Alpha 5's chance. Just, as soon as you're moving on to the final enemy up here, conserve your health.
Yep.
The others, it
So
doesn't
now-
matter quite as much. Oh, what is this?
So this is Cobra, based on the Sylvester Stallone movie, and it is really difficult. I mean, it's straightforward. You just kind of want to go. You get like infinite knives and everything here. So if you kind of play it right and be smart with it, Yaga's actually doing a really good job. It's finishable. It's.
Oh no, the guy. Was that an axe or a flag?
I'm pretty sure it was an axe.
I'm gonna guess axe, yeah. My gosh, this is pretty bad. I love the burger sprite, though, at the right side of the
That's your
screen.
health!
Yeah, burgers. Oh, grab the burger! Yes, Yagamoth getting a full health refill. I'm not sure what the image is for you. Oh, it's a snake. The snake
Cobra.
represents your lives. Like, I thought it was just a pile of green goo or something. Now, everybody, remember, somebody is getting eliminated from this match. Alpha 5, I believe I had pretty high on my list of people I expected to get close to the end of the tournament. And this is pretty close. They've made a big push.
I forgot to put my predictions in, but Yagamoth was high on my list because I've seen sort of the stuff he's played, and I know he's an older competitor, right? So things like the Commodore 64 and stuff like that aren't unfamiliar, right? And that sort of helps, like being accustomed, I think, right? Yagamoth has an advantage here because kind of being accustomed to like the sort of BS that happens right in some of these games.
While that's true, Alpha 5 has tested so many games for Mystery Tournament.
But if you look at a lot of the games, right, but where Alpha 5 has kind of been struggling here, like, with like Dragon Wing and stuff like that, it's kind of these older games that have straightforward but BS mechanics.
Okay. Yeah, I can buy that. Ooh, Yagamoth taking a game over there. Warp Man time, and look at Alpha 5, all this health. This might be doable. Just take it well, I mean, of course you're not going to be able to rush. Warp Man!
It did not help.
Oh, Warp Man is cheating.
The way I kind of ended up having to do it was basically move around a lot.
Okay, we're back to Bubsy in Sonic. No, don't let the fish touch your feet.
I love it watching these guys, right? Where clearly this is the first time they've played, right, this particular ROM hack. And this ROM hack is so good. I love this ROM hack. Because it's like BS on the highest order.
It really is, but it's magnificent.
It is so, but you can tell, like, I love when also sprites don't load on Yagamusk. And so you just got a pair of running legs and an axe.
I mean,
because that's two different sprites.
Things. Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's so good.
Anyway, right, so like people who have played Sonic before are more familiar with Sonic than they are with Bubsy, figure this is gonna work like Sonic.
Yeah, you're right. It's you have to stop thinking about this like a Sonic game because you just can't get hit by anything. If you get hit by anything, you die. So the biggest thing that you want to do is keep jumping, keep floating, because when you're above enemies, you can sometimes kill them. Very important thing to learn when it comes to Bubsy.
Yes.
Yeah, Sonic, it's very much not the case if you're, like, in the air and you're not in a ball. Wait, you never are. You're usually.
I mean, it happens sometimes, right? Yeah, I mean, the air for the most part is safe. For Sonic. Not true for Bubsy.
If you're balled up, but
right, but you don't get either one of these.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, Doe Wolf, for coming and joining, and Gertlocker for the stream or for the sub as well. Will Gauntlet be in Gauntlet? No, not today. Although we have had Gauntlet in Ku5ogrande before. I think it was the GBA Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Dark Legacy.
I've never heard music that bad before.
And then we introduced you to Tasmania.
Actually, I think I'd rather listen to Tasmania than Dark Legacy's music, because Dark Legacy sounds like it was put in a toaster. Like they recorded it on a cassette and then put that cassette in a toaster, and then gave that toaster to the audio engineers and said, just do this.
Dark Legacy is just generic Game Boy. Like, oh, I'm a fantasy game. I need fantasy music. Like, make me generic fantasy music.
But it's crispier than...
Well, yeah, because it's on the GBA.
Anything. Yeah. No, it's crispier than Shrek Cart. Like, it's bad. I would much rather listen to Shrek Cart over Dark Legacy. Like, the title screen for Shrek Cart is better than Dark Legacy's music. Oh, Yagamoth dying again, but Alpha 5 clearing Sonic. Bubsy's bubonic.
Whatever.
The bubonic.
Yep. So I'm curious to see where Alpha 5 will go next.
The chemical pant.
Yes. Chemical pant.
I like the pant. It's good pant. Okay, Commodore 64, we have double Cobra.
They are really, I'm actually kind of surprised at how similar their overall path has been.
See, here's the funny thing, Corndan, is that, I made Ball Blazer with the thought that it's going to be frustrating, but absolutely, once you can figure out the menuing and any of the basic controls, it goes super fast. That's generally how I think. If you have already played the game multiple times in the past, they're usually going to go fairly quick. If you've never played it before, you've got some stuff to figure out. But still, that one could be a less than a minute state for either of the players.
Sure. And so could Bugaboo once one of them figures it out, I think. Right, like I knew how to do it, but I had never played through. The controls are where Bugaboo the Flea is really a problem.
Yeah.
And that was like, I don't know, it took me about 5 minutes. But I get where they're, you know, where Yagamoth tried to be like,
yeah,
so I do love though this, you know, the one thing I love about Cobra though is, man, this is right from a music standpoint. This makes pretty good use of the SID chip.
Oh yeah.
Right, that's in the Commodore 64. So I actually really like the music in that.
Oh, this is really good music.
Dana makes a good point in chat that Bugaboo is kind of like that opening to like a big like modern genre, right? It's getting over it with Bennett Foddy long before Bennett Foddy probably even existed.
Ooh.
You know, and stuff like that. So it really is kind of ahead of its time, right? When you go back at it today.
I love how often we stumble into games that like are genuinely impressive for the time period that they came in, definitely ahead of their time. It's just oftentimes due to technical limitations, they're either too hard or just really impossible. Or
I really actually kind of contend that Bugaboo the Flea is. I did not see.
Chat, could you help me? Okay, Okami says no.
That's not surprising. This one is really difficult.
Oh my gosh, the music's so good though. Oh, Yagamoth jumping back into the Dragon Wing. Yep. Game over for Alpha 5. That was a good push. Unfortunately, not enough to clear the state. Looks like Alpha 5 is going to give it another shot. I totally would as well. However, I think the biggest problem is that they're sometimes dying and not super... It's not super clear why they died. Does your health go down over time as well?
No.
Are there background objects that can kill you?
Yeah, like the cars can kill you, right? Like the motorcycles and stuff, if you get hit by like a motorcycle or something like that, it's an instant death.
Yeah, that... you definitely do not want to get hit by the motorcycles. There we go. Both Alpha 5 and Yagamoth figuring that out and managing to avoid the motorcycle there.
So aside from that, right, like everything else, you know, sometimes contact does damage. The axe is like not quite an instant kill, but close to it. The grenades do a lot of damage. The gun does a lot of damage. And it's really hard to see the bullets sometime, right, if they're firing. Just because of how it might interact with the background, right? Like the knife is easy to see. The gun is not.
Yeah.
So they might be confused as to why they're dying, only just because they can't see it really well.
Yeah. Ooh, Alpha 5 getting a health refill here. Having only lost one life up to this point is pretty good, though Yagamoth appears to have even a better push at this point.
Yeah, Yagamoth's definitely got a better handle on, and I don't know if that's just because, right, like he's played a button, you know, like this sort of like crap, right? Before, or just really got to that, like what worked really well right off the bat.
See, I'm still of the opinion that Alpha 5 is the one who has the advantage here, just due to the wide knowledge. I like it.
And I'm not saying that he's bad, right? So I'm saying Yagamoth's got two things that are going for him. One, he's spent more time on this, so he kind of knows what to expect. And two...
You just want to fight. You just want to fight, see how it is. You want to fight. Nah,
but
honestly, like, it could be either.
Yeah, but the sorts of games that Yagamoth like seems to excel at, right, can really, you know, kind of fit in some of this. So, I mean, either way, they're both very strong competitors here. I mean, you know, look, tied at 4 apiece. You know,
yeah.
right now it's not like.
Now, the thing is, neither of them have touched Friday the 13th. I can't blame them because of how notorious it is. And neither of them have touched Ballblazer, which will probably be a quick clear.
We probably scared them off because we told them, you know, because like looking at it and making sure the game starts and plays and everything and like going through the menu, right, like is the goal. We told them that they could, you know, they could test the NES controls and they could make sure that it loaded. But we didn't want them testing controls and everything on that state because we didn't want to trivialize it, right, any more than it may or may not.
Like, yeah, if you know what you're doing with that, I still can't get the menu to behave exactly the way that I want. Maybe I'm just dumb. But
so I didn't have too much of a problem. I know it was what, either Mike or NPC was able to do it in like 50 seconds, the whole thing.
Wow. I still struggle with it. Like, and
yeah, I feel like Ballblazer, the game itself, right, is something that you either get really fast, like how it plays, or you don't at all.
Oh, the game's easy peasy, personally. It's just the menu.
I did not. What you have to remember with the menu on that is that
please tell me.
Right, to hit select it to move everything along.
But I did, and sometimes it would, I don't know, sometimes it behaved, sometimes it didn't. And like I just could not figure out a way to get it to reliably respond in the way that I wanted. Not only that, but if you wait too long, it goes back to the first. Or
I liken it to.
It leaves the menu if you just sit around.
I liken it to kind of like when you know that some games don't play as fast as you think they should. Right. Let's use Virtual Highlight as an example. Right. Like plays at something like 12 FPS or something like that.
Yeah.
Like legitimately no lie, like 12 FPS. I know we always joke about, you know, seconds per frame and all that, but I think it's like 10 or 12 or 15 or something FPS. It's kind of something in that ballpark. That it takes, you know, but the Saturn outputs at 60 frames per second. So, right, like it does some of its menuing management and stuff like that on the other frames.
Yeah.
Right, and so you have to be really careful on some of that, like to be, you know, it's really hard to go like a lot of inputs one right after the other because the game won't always accept it.
Hey, Alpha 5 has a gun. Not only that, but Alpha 5 appears to be getting extra lives occasionally.
Yeah, you can get some with score.
Okay. Oh, a machine gun. This is gonna help. Honestly, I think Alpha 5 is gonna clear this on this attempt.
We'll see. This is a long level.
Yeah, I noticed. My gosh, you need the burger. You need the burger, Alpha. Yeah, there we go. Like, I'm not sure, but there we go. Okay, the axe dudes, definitely rude. Ooh, Alpha 5 just jumped up into the knife. That wasn't great.
Yeah, and I think he has used all of his bullets.
Oh no.
And has no idea how to do anything, and we didn't tell him. And I don't remember either because I just used the knife.
Grenade, good.
So right now he's literally just avoiding everything and hoping it works.
Okay. It might. I don't. Oh, he's got bullets again, or gas?
He's got bullets again. Yeah. They're bullets.
Okay.
So when you have a gun, right, the bullets are next to your health.
Who is this? The lady. Or is that a... I don't know. Is that your friend?
I don't know.
Looks like it might be a friend. Did you clear this state?
It's been a while. I actually tested this when Dana was looking to give this out originally.
My gosh, so much back and forth here. Oh, she's the love interest. Okay, so she's a friend. Yagamoth, meanwhile, trying Engacho, which honestly, I love the game. I love the idea. Totally my type of puzzle game. One that I would probably play for way too long.
Yeah, I mean, Engacho is, I think it's fun.
I also, like, there are some really good educational moments
there you
with
go.
this game as well. Ooh.
Alpha 5 clears it out.
Very nice. Alpha 5 takes the lead, clearing out Cobra. Bam! We are now sitting at 5-4. Ooh, I hear Friday the 13th. Oh, I'm so happy. You got to kill. There he is. Ah, watch out. Oh, good, good. Yeah, throw those torches. No, don't kill Chrissy. She's...
Chrissy's gonna eat it.
Oh, yeah. I love the movies. They're so over the top and ridiculous. The Friday the 13th movies.
I mean, horror's not really my jam, but they're so dumb.
But in the movie, she's known as Chris, not Chrissy. She's the only one who survives in the original movie.
She is not surviving right now, that's for dang sure.
Oh, no. I don't know. Should I spoil it? She doesn't last very long in the second.
I mean, you
I
can
guess
spoil
she
whatever
survives
you want.
Friday the 13th Part 3. I haven't seen the 4th, but I guess she may or may not live after that. Yeah.
So, yeah, is the goal here just to be Jason? The answer is...
Yeah, gotta kill Jason.
Yagamoth, though, is flying through Engacho.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me actually take a look. There might be a different Chrissy. Yeah, Yagamoth is doing pretty well with this one, and I love this game. Huge fan.
Yeah, Yagamoth's got that, like, right out.
Come on, baby.
So, all he's got to do is figure out this level 5 here, and he's... Right, we're gonna have all the exact same ones done. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
What is wrong? What is wrong?
Yeah, let me just say that, really, Friday the 13th does not follow the story of the movie at all.
Nope.
Because first, Jason doesn't even show up. Until the very, very end. It's the... okay, if you haven't seen it, Jason's not the killer of the first movie. You should probably go watch it, and I'm not going to spoil who is.
It was me.
Cordan! Why are you on Ku5ogrande?
Well, I mean... Why? I mean, because it's bad.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Yagamoth is struggling a little bit with this puzzle.
Yeah, this
Just
one's a
gotta
bit more
go
difficult, but
left. Just gotta go left.
I think Yagamoth will get it figured out.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that was not a kill by Alpha 5.
It was not.
Switching
No.
back to this dragon one. Nobody touching ball blazer. Oh, come on. Come on, it's really not that bad. I actually gave a state that's playable, kind of.
Well, that's arguable. I mean, I think that's the right call, though, for Alpha 5. You're trying to see her go through, like, okay, I know how all of this works, right?
Yeah. Alpha 5 has put a lot of effort into this one already, and because of that, has a good chance of beating it. Yagamoth, go left. Gotta go left. Gotta go left. I think. overstep.
Yagamoth will
Actually,
get it figured out.
I think that overstepping right now is completely fine. You know.
Yeah, I think you go right here. I think we'll enable the guy up top.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
oh yeah, you're right. It does show the shadow, the range of activation for
right, exactly.
the enemies. Yeah, you're right. You can't blame Yagamoth for being a little bit confused. This game is not exactly straightforward. Yeah, he's doing exactly what I was thinking about trying. Turns out
but it just
work.
doesn't move. Right, it doesn't move you any further along. But that's why, like, where your start is, right?
Yeah.
So if he goes left then right, like left once, right twice, back, he should be able to walk on through.
Yep.
See, now...
Yep, this worked. There we go. Yagamoth clearing the stage.
Clearing Ngacho.
Ngacho down. We are 5-5.
Yep. So I'm curious where Yagamoth's gonna go next. Ball Blazer!
Yes! Oh,
So I left him just here. And then we didn't give him any controls.
Yep. So they have to set up the options for the game. The left player should be human, the middle time should be 4 minutes, and the right should be set to Droid 2. And Yagamoth did not set the controls correctly. There we go.
But he knows
the
this.
options. Yep.
So Alpha 5, that's gonna be, that's super close.
See, the unfortunate thing with Ball Blazer is that it's way too easy to begin without setting the options. And Yagamoth has done it multiple times. Okay, hovering over that Droid
right.
2. Good, good. Now, you gotta switch. Okay, human is good.
Human.
4 minutes.
Okay, there we go.
The menu. Got the menu. Okay.
Now he's got to figure out how to play the game.
Yep. Which, honestly, I love Ball Blazer. I don't love it on NES. It's not a good game on NES. Ooh, unfortunately, the CPU just scored against Yagamoth. Not a big deal. All Yagamoth has to do is score a goal. However, it looks like Yagamoth is definitely losing. The computer is destroying him. That's okay. What you gotta do, Yagamoth is the top player here. Just go up against the computer and mash your A button in order to try to get the ball away from the computer. Yeah, honestly, this port is a lot more brutal than any other. And a large reason oh no, computer. Yeah, Corndan, I think that you're right. You either get Ball Blazer or you don't.
Or you don't, yeah.
Yagamoth is having a very difficult time with it.
Yeah, but so Yagamoth has gotten to the worst of it. You know, like get the menu.
He got through the worst of it, which is the menu.
Well, but
it's true,
right? The rest of it will come with time. But Ball Blazer is definitely one of those things, and I think I really like it to kind of what was coming out at the time, right? That if you knew, you know, it's very emblematic of the time, and especially when you look at it on the 5200, it's really technically impressive. But it's also one of those, like, if you've never played something like that,
yeah,
right, and never even heard of the game, anything like that, I can see where you'd get trapped up with it.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. We didn't even tell them what you have to do in order to score a goal. All you have to do is grab the ball and then throw it into the moving goalposts. Which honestly can still be pretty difficult. I love that we finally get to see more Bugaboo the Flea and hear the music. Yagamoth, though, here's the deal. It's very clear what you're supposed to do in Friday the 13th. Kill Jason. Is it easy? No. but
No, it's actually very difficult.
Understandable. And so, yeah, the difference between something difficult but understandable and something that you just don't get how to do, it's understandable that Yagmoth would go for this. Alpha 5 also really doing a pretty good job of understanding sort of what you have to do with Bugaboo the Flea.
Yeah, I think Bugaboo's not difficult to kind of piece together what you have to do. It kind of works out really quick in that respect.
It's more of a puzzle game, honestly, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. So one of the things you haven't seen yet on his side, there is a dragon that comes around.
Oh, very nice. It's not a dragon wing, though.
And the dragon will eat you.
Oh no! Run away, the dragon! Oh, it got Alpha 5. I told you everybody about flashing. Uh-oh.
Oh, you want that?
And so it absolutely will catch, like, all of that, right? What do you get? And so, like, once you kind of figure out, like, what's going on, it's very deterministic, right, for Bugaboo. Right, I know Chad's bringing up that, you know, Jump King has the same sort of mechanics, and that's true. So does Bennett Foddy. Like all of them, it's that same sort of feel across the board.
Oh, the dragon's coming.
Yep.
Why does a dragon want to flee? Seriously, go for like a cow. That's
well,
stupid.
because bug snacks.
Oh my gosh, I kind of want to play that. I've heard it's cute. As far as I'm aware, it's not exactly a complicated game, but, you know, who cares? You're basically eating bugs.
Yep.
And if you like eating bugs, then Bug Snacks is for you.
I mean, I have eaten bugs before. I've had grasshoppers. I've had ants.
I've had a cricket and a sucker before. It was okay.
Roasted ants is kind of like popcorn.
Really?
Yeah. Like because when you roast them up, their outside gets all like crunchy and everything. I mean, it's a carapace. It's crunchy.
I feel like
oh no!
No, right into the dragon's talons.
I
feel like out of all the bugs out there, I would be most comfortable eating ants, probably because I bet that I ate ants as a kid.
Probably.
I'd put money on it, yeah. Like, I don't remember eating ants, but I probably did.
I mean, it's inevitable. Kids do those things.
And honestly, well, insects are also a lot more of a sustainable type of food.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the ecosystem. Yeah, bugs. They're very low down on the food chain. They don't require nearly as much effort or resources in order to grow. It's just that people, you know, we don't like the idea because ew bugs.
Man, if I were Yaga at this point in time, I think I would have to either. I mean, if he's not making a lot of progress on Jason, I would move back to Cobra.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, you got like 2.5 minutes left. He was getting most of the way through Cobra. Like, at least that feels like it's achievable. You know, you've got to hope that you're either going to win the game or you're going to put it in sudden death right now. Because what it looks like right now, given the way their progress is, either Alpha 5 is going to finish this outright. You need to get to like a level it's like 120 or something like that.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Right, or it's going to go to sudden death, and then whoever wins, right, and that is going to win. So
yeah, and Alpha 5 has a good route here. Like, it's looking good.
Mostly.
Oh, well, punk. Ah! Time to be eaten. Or just go back to the bottom. That's fine, too. I'm glad that it has time, but doesn't appear to have a limit.
No, the time is literally, like, just for score.
I like it. Thank you, games. You and your friends are dead. Oh, no!
Well, I think we know what our raid message
Well,
is.
everybody, you might actually be dead, and you're just finding out through this game.
Well, Alpha 5 did not set the settings properly.
Nope.
But he might just be trying. You know what I would try to do if you know that, right? This is a good way to practice and figure out like what.
Yeah, I think that figuring out how to play the game when the computer can't do anything is completely fine. Learning how to score is going to be good, okay? All you have to do is shoot the ball through there. Or touch it, yeah.
Here you come.
So, yeah, Alpha 5, I don't believe tried Theseus at all.
Yeah, Alpha 5's like, did I do that right? And I'm like, didn't get the settings. Nope. Oh my gosh. And Alpha 5's typing in Discord, I can't figure out how to change them. And both you and Kate immediately said that's part of the challenge.
Well, it is.
Yeah, it's a large part of the challenge, figuring out how to change the settings. We are going into overtime right now, hitting a minute, and both of the players currently at 5 of the states cleared.
Yeah, I mean, out of the 5 that are left, I guess 6 that are left here, right? Theseus is probably the easiest one to complete. Okay, Alpha 5 set the time, but he didn't set the other player.
I'd be doing Dragon Wang.
Dragon Wang. Was that time right? No.
Alpha 5 just asked if that was right, and I had to say no.
Wait. No. He's asking, is that time right?
Oh. No, I think he was, like, the time was set correctly.
I want 100, please. 100 bells. I want 100 wicked. Yeah.
See, I love that the menu is part of the challenge because it's so dumb.
Right, it's something you either get or you don't.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. 4 minutes. Good. Oh, no. Oh, 5 minutes. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
4.
Okay. How are you going to
now
change from minutes to
he has
the
no
option
idea.
on the right? So, yeah,
I mean,
is Alpha 5 going to keep trying this, or is he going to switch over to a different game?
Yagamoth may have this sorted out just on attrition. Yagamoth knows what he needs to do, right? And knows the strategy to do it, right? It's just going to be, can Yagamoth get a setup that works? Because what you got to do here, right? Yagamoth's doing it really well. You got to dodge Jason's punch, and when he moves back to the back, you got to throw your matches or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like you just have to keep dodging. You gotta dodge. Hello, corn child. Honestly, I think that, I don't know. So the big question is, who hit 5 states first? And I believe Alpha 5 did. So if we do end up running out of time, then Alpha 5 takes the victory due to the tiebreaker there. Alpha 5 still not getting the settings correctly.
Oh, he's gonna be so bad too.
Oh, switching game. Okay, I got everything.
If the two can combine forces on that, they'd get it clear.
I completely approve of this. I got everything that I wanted out of that state. And I think Alpha 5 made the wise decision going back to the Dragon Wing.
I think that is the best case. I think, like in both cases, they have to be worried about who's done it next. You know, who got to 5 first? Because I think both of them at this point in time are thinking, Can I even clear a state?
Yeah. Oh, like Yagamoth. I just feel because
It's not gonna.
it's so difficult to dodge. Like, how do you even?
Yeah, it's not frame perfect, but it's close.
Oh my gosh, a minute left. Like, I don't think there's any way that Yagamoth can get one more completed.
I don't think so either.
This is rough.
And I think
Alpha 5's taking too much damage.
it's gonna be real tough. Like, you can beat Warpman and not take a lot of damage, but not the way he's playing it.
What a name, Warp Man. It's like a really crappy Mega Man boss. Yeah, Ball Laser you could do super fast. Like, they could technically still beat it at this point. It's just nobody's gonna change. Nobody's gonna change, and that's for the best. Oh.
Yeah, Alpha 5's gonna be so mad when you tell him how to set the Droid 2 setting.
Oh, 1/100th of a second off, and that is time. Wait. I'm not gonna wait. It's time. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing so much. I love Corn Child. It's so perfect.
He's out here helping out.
Yeah, so as it turns out, both of them completed 5 of the states. Oops, that. Hello there, Alpha 5, welcome!
So I will say, all games that were done, and there was a lot. That was the first one I ever won because of a timeout tie.
Yeah, you managed to do it. Oh, okay. So, I'm really glad that you went and pretty much tried most of the states. You didn't touch Theseus, but that's
I forgot about it.
Oh. Well, honestly, that one I feel is probably the easiest one that you didn't beat.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I could not figure out. Well, I feel like the ball breaking or the ball breakers one is really easy, but I couldn't figure out how anything. I figured how to set the time, but I don't know what you're saying left, right, human. I'm like, what does that even mean? I can't figure that out.
You had human on the left, human on the right for your settings. You needed to set the right one to Droid 2, so you're playing against the CPU.
I didn't know how to do that. I pushed all the buttons, all 2 of them.
This is why I chose
time.
Okay, so what's funny is that you struggled with that. Yagamoth just did the settings like in 10 seconds or so. It's just that Yagamoth had a hard time with the actual gameplay because the computer is actually pretty good.
Why is Warpman so rude? He teleported inside of me and I couldn't kick him in the face. I want him dead. He's so strong.
So the way I had to beat Warpman Alpha 5 was literally just start kicking and like back and forth to try and get some distance and hope to God I hit him.
Yeah, it felt like that, and the one time I got really close, but then he just decided to kick me in the crotch like repeatedly, and I'm like, why?
So Yagamoth is asking how you beat Jason in Friday the 13th, and Yagamoth had the right idea.
I think you had to dodge him, but it's hard, so I gave up.
It is real hard. You dodge him when he's kind of in the front, right, and punching at you, and then when he goes to the back is when you like hit him with torches.
Yeah, but like it felt the window for actually punching him in the face was like, or dodging was very small as well. So
it's not frame perfect, but it's like single-digit numbers of frames.
It felt like, okay, I only get this like once every like 10 times. It's probably at least, maybe like a 2 or 3 frame window.
Yeah, I know NPC will be happy. NPC made that state, and he will be happy to know how much you hated it.
I mean, I didn't hate it. I just quit it immediately because I didn't feel like it was worth my time.
Yeah, that is fair enough. I'm really impressed that you managed to beat Cobra. Honestly, Corndan was talking about
Cobra
how
is so hard.
Yagamot spent a lot of time on it, and honestly was pretty close to beating it, just didn't manage to.
Yeah, so partway through that, I switched from, because I knew it was a Commodore 64 game, I switched from my controller to using the arrow keys and pushing the button on my controller to do things. And it felt like the keyboard worked better in RetroArch, but the other issue that I had was I didn't really understand that was bullets. I thought it was like some weird jetpack thing. And then I couldn't figure out how to switch weapon. But then I figured out that there's another button that also throws grenades when I was hitting random things on my controller to try to do anything. Wait, I got an extra life?
Yeah, I think it's through score.
I think it was through score. Yeah, you got some extra lives on occasion. How do you switch weapons? Do you still have any idea?
I have no
just
idea.
Triangle through grenade and X picked whatever I selected. And then at some points you were given extra lives, but it really didn't feel like it was like a score-based thing because I would just not hit anything and just make it places. It just was weird. I really like this game. I just want Warpman to die. I actually don't hate this game.
It's not an offensive game. Like, I don't know that it's super great. In fact, it's pretty kind of bad, but Warpman's kind of the worst.
Yeah, he's bad. Were there any other games that you enjoyed?
Well, Fievel was boring.
Okay.
That one I just jumped on, like, I was jumping on his head, like, maybe that's doing something I can't tell, and then I bounced off the rooster, and I'm like, I understand what I have to do now.
Yep. As soon as you figure that out, bam.
No sound effects whatsoever, just, I was really hoping it was doing damage, because he just, made owie sounds. There was one actually, Balance was fun. Balance was really fun. Oh, and Gacho, I loved Gacho.
Gacho's kind of bad, but I love it. Like, I love it from the puzzle aspect. I think it's clever. I don't like some of the puzzle design about it, but I think I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, I want to play that. Like, honestly, I want to give that game a shot.
That was legitimately a fun game. Hang on, I think I figured out the strategy for baiting him into getting kicked in the face, but I don't know if I have enough time. Is if I go to this corner, he like won't warp, and then he just double kicked me, and I died.
Well, okay.
Well,
so good thing I didn't have that up on screen. Just so you know.
I know. I just want Warpman to be cool.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of want to play more Valis 3 as well. Like, that fight against the Bell is dumb, but at the same time, it seems like a game that's completely up my alley.
Yeah, I forgot about Theseus. I don't know what kind of state it is, so maybe I'll save it for later so I can draw it in Kuso or something if it's
Theseus is so good. We've had it in Ku5ogrande a couple times. It's actually, for an MSX game, it's super technically impressive.
I would say it's technically impressive, it's fun, it's not necessarily a good game, but you would probably enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll save that in the tank so when people just run out of bad games to give me, I'll get that.
Okay.
I want to apologize for Liz for redrawing Family Feud, but also, how dare you?
Yeah, Family Feud was going to be in the Gauntlet, but Alpha 5 just got that at the GDQ.
Against NPC in another Gauntlet.
I really liked it though, which is why the Family Feud Gauntlet state for people who missed out on this wonderful state, right? You have to get all of the things on the board, but the problem with the state is every time you load the state, it gives you a random question. So it's not like you can try to figure out what the heck to parse out, like it's always the same question. Because that would be straightforward. This is not.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can just get, a bunch of free win states, like name all the states along the southern border, or one of them was like, name vehicles that make sounds. And it's like, okay.
All vehicles make sense, except for Priuses.
It's like one that you could like hear, and it was like truck, motorcycle, boat, train, and that was it. That was the whole list. I did
find that you could sort of cheat because you actually.
Sorry, you cut out there. What was that, Corndan?
So you can kind of cheat. Like all of those questions are on FamilyFeud.com. You can look them up.
Well,
yeah, but that's cheating.
It is cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you don't have to type everything incorrectly because I had, like, the one that cleared me the board was brushing your teeth with, like, I think there was a V instead of a U. Like, it was a disaster, but it still worked.
Oh my god.
You just need a percentage. I think what was it? Someone likes to mention that the task for that game, the
It's
final
so
answer is
good.
like lol task, and it's like 4 seconds, and it's just horrible screaming sounds. That might be the NES one.
Yeah, the Family Feud task is amazing. Well, Yagamoth, I'm glad that you played. I'm sorry that you're out of the tournament. If you do have any final words, go ahead and put them in chat. Also, hit me up for some of the prizes because we do have prizes that we're giving out. $25 of Steam games, and if you want a copy of Rift Track, Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny, hit me up for that as well. I just need to ship that on over. So, let's go ahead. We're going to raid Lizdar because she is currently playing the Autofence, which I hate. I hate baby games, and I really don't like elephants and baby elephant, ugly baby
What?
so ugly, okay? You'll see. We're going to raid Liz, though. Did we have a good raid message?
It's dead. You unplugged it. It's dead.
She provided that Bubsy state, right?
Oh, of course she did.
Okay. I made sure to play it just to make her happy so she doesn't kill me the next time she's my GM. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, you and your
Yeah,
friends,
you and your friends are
dead. That'll sound like a threat, but...
Well, you know, I mean, it's a threat of a good time.
Yeah, threat of, well, no, of a very, very bad time. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank you again, Yagamoth. His final words are, even if a game is bad, someone made it and put work into it, and I appreciate those people. Oh, what a wholesome thing to put on your gravestone. I'll see y'all tomorrow for more Ku5ogrande, and I will probably be doing some sub-choice after as well, because I really need to, like, play games on my own stream.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Yeah. Okay, we're coming. We're going. Bye, everybody. Bye, Alpha 5.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Cordad.
Bye.